actually, start the session, I would like to know your famous name. You have another name.
So everyone calls me Monterey Jack. Well, this goes back to the early days of mine when I was in the cruise ship, working on the cruise ship, grating Monterey Jack cheese for 14-16 hours in the galley. So that's where the name originated, and that's the reason why a lot of chefs, or rather a lot of the fraternity from the hospitality industry, refer to me as Monterey Jack rather than Jerson. Yeah, so the name's stuck with me for quite some time, and I think with a lot of respect and love, people address me as Jerson Monterey Jack Fernandes. Well, that's a little bit about Monterey Jack. Now let's come back to what we're supposed to be making over here. So we're going to be doing a very, very simple recipe, something which everyone can make at home. You don't need great cooking skills to make this. I've deliberately chosen this so that all of you can try this at home. Make it, when you're in a hurry, or when you're in a rush, or when you have very little time at hand. It's called an avocado toast. Very simple, very basic ingredients. All we have is a sourdough bread. All we have is some avocados. Unfortunately, they're a little raw, but we'll make do with them. I'm going to be using some cherry tomatoes. I'm also going to be using some microgreens to elevate the presentation of the dish. Yes, we'll get going, but then before we begin, a little bit of quiz or trivia would not do any harm to anyone sitting, all of us sitting over here. I think everyone's had a very healthy meal, a very heavy meal rather. Being in Hyderabad, you cannot expect to have a healthy meal, so it's a heavy meal. Yeah, chef is looking at me saying, I'm the custodian for healthy meal being served in Hyderabad, and you're talking about food being unhealthy. Well, before we begin, a few questions just to get the ball rolling. Everyone looks a little drowsy, a little sleepy, a little not so pumped up. So let's get you guys pumping. Let's get the adrenaline rush flowing, okay? So my first question to you, and whoever gives the right answer is going to get a free trip. So Leelavati, the organizer, he has organized a free trip to Bangkok and back. So there are a lot of prizes coming your way. So make sure you give the right answers. So we've all had fruits. We all love fruits. We all talk about fruits at home, how healthy they are, how versatile they are, so on and so forth. Can anyone over here tell me which fruit in the world, okay, globally, which fruit in the world globally is known as the king of fruits? I repeat, if you know the answer, please raise your hands. Do not, and nobody looks into the phone, nobody Googles, nobody chat GPTs, nobody does anything.
So we have Kriyansh here with us.
No chorus answers.
He has the answer.
Okay, but I want him to be loud and clear. Go ahead.
Mango?
Okay, he says mango. Can we have some more answers?
Other than mango, do you want to give a guess?
I'm just slicing the sourdough bread now. So this is a ready-made, ready-to-eat bread which you picked up off the shelf. I need answers coming. I mean, simultaneously. The madam over here raised her hand. Can we give the mic to her and just? Oh, she I looked at her when I was completing my question. So she was like, "Ye to easy hai, kya hai?" So now I need to hear it from her. Please give the mic to her.
Mango.
I need some more answers, ma'am. I need some more answers. Nobody uses the phone. The gentleman over there is trying to Google. Don't do that. Okay, we've got 2 mangoes. Anyone else? Okay, 3 mangoes. Okay, somebody says pineapple. Wow, we're getting some interesting answers. Somebody says pineapple. Great. Anyone else? So mango, pineapple. Can we give Vishal, the photographer? Vishal also says mango. सब mango ही बोल रहे. पीछे भी mango.
mango ही बोल रहे.
सब mango के दीवाने हैं यहाँ पे. So my question to all of you was, for the Bangkok trip, which fruit globally is known as the king of fruits? We had answers like the mango. Some said pineapple. A few of you said avocados, and somebody over there said durian. Who said durian over there? Who? Okay, so she said durian, and then the madam over here said jackfruit, and then I don't know what happened to her, what transformed her. She looked at the olive oil bottle and she said, no, it's olives. So she was stuck in between. Yeah, that's okay. But the right answer to this question is durian. Okay? Ma'am, please come and collect your ticket to Bangkok, please. Please come out. Please come out. What's your name? Just tell us your name. What do you do? Where are you from? And why did you say durian? Did you Google it or do you knew about it? Few words.
Hi, my name is Himashri.
Come here, stand here, look at them. You can come up as well if you want to.
Hi, my name is Himashri. I tasted this fruit in the Maldives.
Where?
Maldives.
Oh, in the Maldives, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, it is like the smell is too stingy.
Like, what does it smell like? Okay, I think I'll stop over there. Yeah. But thank you very much for your answer. You can collect your tickets from Leelavati later. She'll mail it to you. Okay. Can you have a huge round of applause for her? It takes a lot of guts to come here and stand there, guys. So I'll tell you why durian is the king of fruits. So durian it's from the jackfruit family. It's very similar to the jackfruit. Okay, it's got a very, very sharp flavor. It's got a very, very sharp taste as well. Looks very similar, feels very similar to jackfruit. But it smells, it stinks, it doesn't smell. And it stinks like poop. Okay? Did I say that right? I did, right? So a lot of airports in the world, I flew to US in December and I could witness it myself. There was a family from Southeast Asia who got durian and the immigration officers had to send the family back. You're not coming to America with the durian. You either keep the durian, you bin it, or you enter the country. So there are a lot of regulations with durian because it stinks a lot, it's very sharp, and then the shelf life is minimal and all those factors. So because of its characteristic features, because of its flavor, because of its texture, because of its uniqueness, durian is considered to be the king of fruits. Strange, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so we've done, so we've got a beautiful sourdough bread. I think this has been outsourced from one of the bakeries over here. I guess it's roast because it smells like the roast. I have it very often over there. A little trivia on sourdough. Does anyone know why does sourdough bread taste sour? Or why is it called as sourdough and not sweet dough or salty dough or whatever? Why is it called sourdough, and what's so popular about the sourdough bread that everyone wants to eat sourdough bread? Everyone says sourdough khayega to sourdough healthy hai. Sourdough is high in nutrition. Sourdough is high in fiber. Sourdough is rich in antioxidants. It cleanses your system. What is the story behind sourdough? Does anyone know where exactly sourdough comes from and why is it sour? Anyone? Okay, free ticket to Italy and back. Now give me the right answers. Yeah, I am. Of course. I take my bread very seriously, ma'am.
Because of the fermentation.
Sorry?
Fermentation
So
process.
what's the fermentation which happens so differently in a sourdough bread and which doesn't happen in the other breads? Come on, you're very close.
It was for around a day at max.
Okay. Anyone else? I think Chef Cyril wants to say something over here.
Moisture content is more.
Okay. So a sourdough bread is a bread which is made using something called as a starter or a culture. Okay. Why is it called sour? The sourdough bread is called sour because of the presence of lactic acid, which comes from the bacteria called lactobacillus. Okay. So now there's a wild yeast. There's a wild yeast, which is a naturally occurring wild yeast, which helps the bread in leavening, which helps the bread in rising, or which helps the bread in fermentation. And now what the bacteria does is the bacteria converts the sugar present in the flour and turns it into lactic acid. It's a very tangy taste. It's a very sour taste towards sourdough. That's where it comes from. Supposed to be healthy because the fermentation process takes a lot of time. Some cultures are kept for 1 year, some cultures are kept for 2 years, so on and so forth. It's a very interesting bread and you should get your hands on it in case. I think Hyderabad has one of the best, has a lot of good bakeries, but I think one of the best bakeries in Hyderabad makes a very good variety of sourdough breads. Yeah, so you should try this. In case you haven't, you should try the sourdough bread. And it's a very versatile bread. You can eat it with your curries, you can eat it as a salad accompaniment, you can have it with a avocado. So I've deliberately used it. Probably for some of you who've not seen a sourdough bread, you can get your hands on this one. Very simple to make. I've just applied some cream cheese. We've used Delecta, but you can use Philadelphia. It's much better than this. So not endorsing it for sure. But a little bit of cream cheese, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of whatever you want on the sourdough bread. Goes really well. But it has to be nice and toasted. It has to be nice and crisp. If you can hear the crunch. Okay, it's got a nice crust. After this, what you're going to do is we're just going to saute some cherry tomatoes in olive oil. Okay, as we saute them, I'll ask you another question. Madam is a little disappointed because she didn't get the ticket, so let me make her happy now. So we spoke about the fruits. Now let's speak about the berries. Does anyone know? It's my favorite question. Does anyone know which global berry is called as the queen of berries? You've all heard about berries. This berry, that berry, blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, mulberry, shrewsbury. Which berry is called as the queen of berries? Somebody's trying to Google. Don't use your phones over there, please. So whoever gives the right answer to this question gets a free trip to Goa and back. Okay? Goa, not Bangkok, Goa. Come on. Vishala madam, go for it. Go for it. Come on guys, go for it.
I'll tell what I like. Mulberry.
Okay, you like mulberry, so you made mulberry the queen of berries.
Yes.
Okay, anyone else?
Acai berry.
Sorry?
Acai berry. Commonly known as acai berry.
Okay, acai berry, very nice.
The correct
The
pronunciation
Brazilian
is
acai berry. You got mulberry, you got acai berry.
Blackberry.
Sorry?
Blackberry.
Blackberry. We got mulberry, acai berry, blackberry. Next, we're running short of time. I need to wrap up in 10 minutes. Come on, guys.
Blueberries.
Okay, blueberry. Yeah. Some gooseberries.
हाय मैं शेफ़ हेमराज एक वेरी है जो लद्दाख में पाई जाती है और बहुत ही प्रोटीन उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोटीन होता है स्ट्रॉबेरी के नाम से जाना जाता है उसको
क्या नाम से?
स्तम्बेरी ऐसा है उसका स्तम्बेरी हम अपनी लोकल लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं हिमाचली में स्तम्बेरी
वापस फिर से बोलिए.
हम्बेरी
या ओके
और भी नाम हो सकता है कुछ
ओके
वो
फेयर
लद्दाख
इनफ.
में होती है उसमें जैसे बहुत सारे प्रोटीन होते हैं उसमें
बहुत बढ़िया.
थैंक यू.
Or anyone else? So we've got blackberries, we've got mulberries, we've got strawberries, we've got blueberries, we've got blackberries, we've got the
Cranberry.
we've got the Ladakh berries as well. So
Canberry. Sir says Canberry.
cranberry, very good. Anyone else? We'll take 3 more shots.
Raspberry.
क्या घासबेरी?
Raspberry.
Raspberry, okay. Strawberry, who said strawberry? Okay. Anyone else? Sorry, these avocados are completely raw. They're not ripe, so I'm going to be using some pressure and slicing them off. Okay, more answers. I need more. We've not got the right answer yet. Come on, guys. Queen of berries. Which college are you from? Which college are you from? Your faculty is over here, right? Make them proud. Tell me the answer for this question.
Strawberry. Might be strawberry.
You just used your phone now. I could see you on your Google phone. That is why you so proudly saying it is strawberry. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question, fortunately or unfortunately, is the humble strawberry. Mahabaleshwar wala strawberry hai na? Chef Cyril, you can collect your tickets for Goa from Lilavati later. I'll courier it to you. ठीक है. टिकट नहीं, मैं आपको गोवा दिखाऊंगा. टिकट तो यार दूर की बात है. Okay, so let's come back to our recipe. We've got avocados over here. Again, avocados, different varieties. You've got Hass avocados, you've got Pinkerton, you've got Fullerton, you've got Reed, you've got Bacon, you've got Maluma, you've got Cleopatra, you've got Monroe, and so on and so forth. So various types of avocados, but I think this is supposed to be the Australian Hass avocado. Unfortunately, very sad, what a shame. It's not ripe yet, it's raw, and that's the reason why I had to use the knife to put pressure, and I pre-sliced it before because it's raw. Had it been ripe, very nice and buttery. So one quick tip: how do you check whether an avocado is good? It's ripe from inside. How do you check it? You see this part over here? So every fruit in the world, okay, be it anything in the world, every fruit in the world has an eye, okay, has an eye. This is the eye of the avocado, okay. समझ रहे हो आप लोग? ये दिख रहा है आपको? इसको आँख बोलते हैं, आँख. तो एक ही आँख होती है फ्रूट को और वो यहाँ होती है. और कोई भी फ्रूट जब सड़ती है ना, any fruit which rots or which kind of gets infested, it always starts from here. You know, always. All the germs in the world have only one passage or rather one way to enter the fruit is through this part. See this part over here? Through this part. So this part is the most important part in any fruit. Look at tomatoes. Tomato has an eye. So any tomato in the world, if it starts getting infested, the germ, the microorganism will enter through the eye. It will, you know, navigate its way through the eye and then go inside. It looks beautiful. It looks plump from outside. It's red, bright red. But inside it will be rotten because the eye is infested. Okay, so this is the very important part of the fruit. You look at the avocado, it's light green over here, which means जो कलर यहाँ पे होता है ना वही अंदर होगा, याद रखना. तो ये लाइट ग्रीन है, मतलब ये कच्चा है, तो ये नहीं लेना चाहिए था, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम लोगों ने लिया है. शायद जबरदस्ती लिया होगा आप लोगों को बताने के लिए कि कच्चे एवोकाडो नहीं लिए जाते. ठीक है, तो आई थिंक हैट्स ऑफ टू हूएवर परचेज दिस. विच कंट्री इज द लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ एवोकाडोज इन द वर्ल्ड? जस्ट 2 मिनट में रेसिपी पूरा हो जाएगा, फिर आप लोग जा सकते हो. ओके, नाउ द पर्सन हु गिव्स मी द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन, हैंग ऑन, gets to travel to that country.
Mexico.
I need some more answers.
Mexico is done. Any other country you would like to specify? Any guess?
Oh, he's saying Pakistan. He said Pakistan.
Australia?
Mexico, Pakistan, Australia. We've got 3 answers.
Africa.
Africa, okay. Interesting.
Spain.
Spain, okay.
Mediterranean.
Sorry.
Mediterranean region.
You can say whatever you want. It doesn't cost you anything. Just feel free, say whatever you want. Say Barcelona, say Jamaica, say Hyderabad. Say whatever you want, man.
Sri Lanka.
वाह. और क्या? Come on, guys. Barcelona, Spain, Jamaica, Mexico.
We'll ask Leela.
Where's Leela? Can I
Here
see
she
Leela?
is.
Leela, which is the largest producer of avocados in the world?
Be New Zealand.
We're not asking about the cricket tournament over here. We're asking about.
No, but it is there. Australia and New Zealand is what I feel.
So I've told them whoever gives the right answer gets a free ticket to that country and back. You're going to be sponsoring the tickets. Okay, the largest producer of avocados in the world is Mexico. Okay. The second largest producer of avocados in the world, which country? Colombia. Number 3 is Peru. Okay, then you have Spain and Australia and all the European countries. Which is the largest producer of avocados in India? Which state is the largest producer? Come on, guys. This is the most simplest.
Andhra Pradesh.
I know you're very proud of your state, but unfortunately, it's not, madam. It's Kerala. Yeah.
Kerala.
Okay, we've sliced the avocados. We put some cherry tomatoes on top. Just going to be garnishing it with some Jap mayo. You can do whatever you want. You can place more veggies. You can place some nuts. You can place some roasted garlic. I'm keeping it very simple and subtle. I'm just going to be using some Japanese mayo as a drizzle on top. Yeah. Easy peasy. Okay. And then this goes on the plate. There you go. And then, can I have some lemon? Lemon? Can I get some lemon? Lemon, very important. It prevents the avocados from oxidizing. So I'm going to be quite generous with the lemon. I love lemon myself. So it's nice lemon on the avocados. Leftover cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put them on the side. Some lemon over here as well. And maybe a nice sprig of microgreen. And there you go, guys. Very simple recipe. Avocado toast with sourdough bread. Beautifully tossed cherry tomatoes. Look at them smile at me, shining with the olive oil on top of them. We've got some Japanese mayo sprinkled on top. We've got some microgreens. Healthy, simple, easy, sustainable, less time consuming, no fuss. And if you're a non-vegetarian, probably you can have a poached egg on top. You can have some slices of pastrami. You can have some slices of prosciutto. You can have some slices of ham. You can have some slices of eggs, chicken, whatever you want. Very, very simple. Please do try it at home. Do let me know. Do share your feedback with me. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you very much. And do not forget to collect your tickets from Leelavati. Thank you, guys. Have fun. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. Thank you.
So one last question, Chef.
Yeah.
We have heard that you fill in emotion to every dish you create, every dish you curate. So which emotion have you added to this dish today?
I think it's happiness because, see, as a chef, it's imperative that you're in the right frame of mind. A lot of top chefs over here. So when you're cooking, what's happening? You transferring your emotions onto the plate. So whenever you see a chef who's fought with his wife and come on shift, he's angry, he's frustrated, he's throwing things around. And that's not what emotion is all about. You need to be happy when you're cooking so that your happiness gets transferred to the plate. That happiness is then eaten by people. Am I right, Shruti? That's what was taught to us in IHM Hyderabad, right? Alright guys, thank you very much. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Cheers.